The heartbreaking search for a missing mum of two is now in its sixth day, with police and her family appealing for information. Katie Kenyon, 33, has been missing from her home in Padiham near Burnley, Lancashire, since Friday morning, April 22. Forensic officers have been combing through Gisborne Forest near Bolton by Bowland, where they believe the mum may have travelled with a man in a silver Ford Transit van. Investigators revealed on Tuesday that they are now working on the basis that Katie is no longer alive. A man who had been arrested on suspicion of kidnap over the weekend was held for questioning and is now being kept in custody on suspicion of murder. Police are searching Gisborne Forest as they look for Katie Kenyon. Image, James Speakman, Mercury Press. Description of missing Katie Kenyon. Katie Kenyon, 33, has been missing since Friday. Image, Lancashire Constabulary, SWNS. Katie is described as a white, 5'9" female with strawberry blonde ginger hair. She was last seen wearing a blue shirt, jacket, white top, black leggings and flip-flops. Police said a woman matching Katie's description was seen getting into a silver Ford Transit van with a man, outside an address in Todmorden Road, Burnley, at around 9:30 a.m. on Friday. Police have appealed to anyone who might recognize this van to come forward with information. Image, PA. Police say the van, with the number plate MT57FLC, is then believed to have traveled to Gisborne Forest near the Bolton by Bowland area. Man arrested on suspicion of kidnap and murder. A man arrested on suspicion of the kidnap of missing mum Katie was further arrested on suspicion of her murder yesterday afternoon. While Katie has not yet been found, and the search for her is continuing, detectives are now working on the basis that she is sadly no longer alive. The enquiry has now shifted from a missing from home to a homicide investigation. A police officer and dog searching for Katie. Image, James Speakman, Mercury Press. The 50-year-old man under arrest for Katie's murder remains in custody, where he is being questioned about her disappearance. Detectives last night made a further application to Burnley Magistrates Court to continue his detention to 9 p.m. tonight. Heartbreaking statement from Katie's sister. Following the arrest, Katie's sister Sarah shared a desperate plea not to presume that she is dead. Posting on Facebook, she wrote, "Can me and my family please ask people to stop saying rest in peace? They have not found a body." A post from Katie's sister Sarah. Image, Facebook. "They have not charged him with murder. They have arrested him on suspicion of murder. We are still searching for our Katie. She's out there somewhere, and we still need people to come forward with any information, big or small. This is absolutely heartbreaking for us." What neighbors have said. Police search teams continue to search areas in Gisborne Forest, Lancs. For Katie Kenyon. Image, James Speakman, Mercury Press. Neighbors of Katie have said that her tires were previously slashed. Residents who lived near the missing mum's home said she had the tires slashed on her white Ford Fiesta in 2021. The incident, which Lancashire police have since been told about, was not reported at the time. Paul Clough, 56, one of Katie's neighbors, told Mail Online, "Someone slashed her tires a year ago or so." Katie Kenyon's family are growing increasingly concerned about her disappearance. Image, James Speakman, Mercury Press. "I don't know Katie that well, but she's all about her two kids." Christine Marshall, 62, said, "Once the tires on her car were slashed. This is really out of character for her. She would never leave her kids behind. I think she worked part-time. Based on the uniform she wore, I would guess as a care worker or something like that." What police have said. A missing person poster as the search reaches 5 days. Image, Matthew Lofthouse SWNS. Det Supt Gary Brooks, Lancashire Police's head of major crime, said, "While I hold some slim hope that Katie may still be found alive, I'm sad to say that Katie has now been missing for over 4 days. Despite extensive police inquiries and media appeals, we have not found Katie, nor have there been any sightings of Katie. We have spoken to Katie's family today, and they are understandably extremely upset by this latest development, and I have officers continuing to offer them support. My thoughts are with them at this time." Police are continuing to search a number of different locations. Image, Matthew Lofthouse SWNS. I am really grateful for all the help that members of the public have given us so far, and I would continue to appeal to anyone who has any information, however small, to come forward and speak to us. While we do have someone under arrest, our inquiries are very much ongoing. We are continuing to search a number of different locations in connection with this investigation, including at Gisborne Forest, and I am grateful to colleagues from Merseyside and North Wales, and other emergency service partners who are offering assistance in these complex and wide-scale searches. Specialist search teams are combing the forest in Lancashire. Image, Matthew Lofthouse SWNS. I am aware that many members of the public have offered to help us in those searches, and while I am grateful for that, I would dissuade anyone from doing so. The area we are searching is very large and remote with no phone signal. The police teams are trained professionals who are used to doing this sort of work, and I would hate for someone to get lost or come to harm while trying to help. Please leave it to us. The search. The police presence in Gisborne Forest, Lancashire. Image, Matthew Lofthouse SWNS. The search teams now number more than 60 trained search officers from Lancashire, North Wales, Merseyside and GMP, with specialist dogs, a plane and other specialist search equipment being used. The hunt also involves fire service officers, mounted police, mountain rescue volunteers and drones. The Salvation Army has kindly provided a feeding station. Timeline of events. Authorities continue to search the woodland where Katie was last seen. Image, James Speakman, Mercury Press. Friday, April 22. A woman matching Katie's description was seen at about 9:30 a.m. getting into a Ford Transit van with a man. The silver van traveled to the Bolton by Bowland area. This was the last time Katie was seen. Saturday, April 23. Katie's family reported her disappearance to the police. They start sharing appeals on social media. Sunday, April 24. Police release an appeal about Katie missing. They say they have arrested a 50-year-old man on suspicion of kidnap. Katie was said be living in fear before she was reported missing. Image, James Speakman, Mercury Press. Monday, April 25. Police confirmed the man who has been arrested was known to Katie. They have been given a further 36 hours to question him. A massive search operation is underway in the woodland area at Bolton by Bowland. Police ask family and friends to avoid starting their own searches where Katie was last seen to prevent potential evidence from being disrupted. Police also released a picture of the van that Katie got into as they ask anyone who recognizes it to come forward. 0 seconds of 1 minute 25 seconds volume 90%. Lancashire. Search continues in Gisborne Forest for Katie Kenyon. Tuesday, April 26. A 50-year-old man who was arrested on suspicion of kidnap has been further arrested on suspicion of the murder of Katie Kenyon. Police say that although they have not found her body, they believe she is dead. Wednesday, April 27. More than 60 officers and rescuers continue their search for Katie. Anyone with information should call police on 101 quoting log 800 of April 24, or you can contact police through the Major Incident Public Portal at https://mip.police.uk/operation/0401020119P01-PO1. Alternatively, contact independent charity Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111.